So people, how are you doing today? Hopefully you can see and hear me this time. I've had some tech issues in the last couple of weeks, so before every single speaking gig, coaching client, networking event, I have been checking the tech to make sure it's working because it really matters to me that I turn up and look professional. So for some reason, it started and stopped. I've got the privilege of speaking for a university this afternoon, and we're looking at boosting confidence to launch your own business. And I was reminded of so many things from my past. And it's very interesting. Sat here now, I could, if someone said to me, "What do I need to grow a successful business?" I would give them a long list of things. But in actual fact, if I spoke as me now to Mandy of 20 years ago, and that Mandy said, "Mandy, what do I need?" I'd say, "Right, love, forget about all of that. You need to do this first." And it's really interesting because I've altered what I'm speaking about quite a lot because I want to cover off the obvious things, the marketing, the products, the services, the research, the forecasting, the knowing the numbers, the profit margins, and all that kind of thing. But one of the things that I've really concentrated on this speaking gig is the you in the equation. And I was reminded of a solicitor who walked into the doors of BWN many, many years ago. I'm going to say 2009, 2010. And they said, "Don't ask me to speak." And I said, "What do you mean, don't ask you to speak? You're a solicitor. You stand up in a court of law, for crying out loud. Can there be anything more scary than that?" And they said, "That's different. That is different. I've got plenty of confidence in that environment because I know what's going to happen. I know it can only be a number of things because that's my job. This is different." And it was over the course of the next year that working with that sister, who is now incredibly successful, so happy for them, we realised that in life and in business, it's the things we don't know that we need to know that we need to know. And that's the hard thing, is how do I find out what I don't know I need to know? Like, we still get people on the insiders that haven't registered with the ICO and still think because most of their work is through social media, they don't need to have privacy notices and data protection in place. We still see people that have all of their money in one bank account, which makes us people who look at the numbers or the accountants kind of go, "Oh, no, please stop doing that." But it's all very well and good, you know, people saying, "Oh, you should have known that," but how do you know what you don't know? And that's the really hard thing in business and in life, is how do I know where to put my attention? And if I went back 20 years and saw that Mandy Holgate, I would have said, "You're doing the right thing there, girl," because I had no confidence, not a lot. I had zero confidence. One of my first goals was to go and sit in a coffee shop on my own. And now this university could say, "Look, change your plan, man. Can you do a session for the whole afternoon?" I'd be like, "Yeah, fine. Yeah, that'd be great. Got some ideas. This will be great." If someone had said to me, "Mandy, can you speak to a university for 60 seconds 20 years ago?" I'd have gone, "I've got nothing interesting to say to them. Well, no, no, can't do that. Not possible." So I know that everything I teach is possible for us all to achieve. I know that the day I stop learning, I'm going to be in trouble. And I know that I am prepared to put my hands up and say, "I don't have all the answers." But one of the things we do at the Insiders is we find all of the answers. And I love the fact that because it's confidential, we can ask absolutely anything. And you are going to have people from just about every industry you can imagine. I don't think we have a whale watcher in there. And I don't think there's a clown. There is a children's performer. Not sure if they do clown. I don't think there's a makeup artist actually. No, there you go. I found an industry we haven't got in there. Oh no, there is a makeup artist in there. I'm just trying to think if there's an industry that's not in there. The point is it's so diverse that you're gonna find people that are gonna know loads of stuff that you don't know. Only this morning, I said to somebody, "I have no idea. I will do what you tell me to do." And I think that's a really big thing about running your own business, isn't it? It's having the confidence when to turn around and say, "No, I'm doing it this way," and having the confidence to say, help. I have a clue what I'm doing here. Please help me. So hopefully you could see me and hear me. And I've checked the kit for this afternoon. I'm really looking for. Do you know what? What I'm covering this afternoon, I have covered thousands and thousands of times, and yet I still have a plan. And I think that's so important. It speaks volumes that every single speaking engagement matters, and every single person that ever hears me speak, you matter to me, and I will always do my very best for you. So I hope you've got the confidence to know the difference between when to say, this is what we're doing, don't get in my way, and when to say, help, I don't know how to do this, and how to say, I didn't even know I needed to know that. And I think that's a really big thing in our personal and professional lives, is knowing how to say, I don't know what I need to know, but I'm here to say, help me. So whatever you're doing today, I hope you have a fantastic day. I am praying my little dog has a nice little sleep for a whole hour so that I can enjoy my Anglia Ruskin University speaking engagement, and I'm really looking forward to it. I know they won't talk a great deal, and that's absolutely fine. And that's the other thing. Don't think you've got to suddenly be someone like me who likes going live and telling people how to do things. You haven't got to change who you are. You've always got to just be the best version of yourself you possibly can be. So that means finding your natural style and having the confidence to say, this is me, this is why I'm doing it. It's not the same way as you, but this is me. So I hope you're being you this afternoon, and for everyone that's joining me next Wednesday, I'm so excited. I can't wait. We've already got 15 coming along. This is just coming together for coffee for International Women's Day. I'm sure we'll do 60 seconds. We had a lovely round robin conversation about just about every subject you can imagine, and quite a few people did business, and there was only 8 of us. So yeah, it's a week to go and we've already got 15 and 2 babies. Fantastic. I love it. Hope you can come along. It doesn't make any sense to buy a ticket because it would be £15. A month's networking is 20, so please don't buy a ticket. Just join us for the month, and if you don't like it, you can go, but you'll love it because everyone does.